Yo, what up, friends? So today I wanted to talk to you about end of the league and what to do and how to make some extra currency. If you're like me and you know that there's still a month left and you still want to play and you need a little bit of extra money, nobody's buying your high-end items, but you're looking for something that still sells and something that people are still buying, well, I've got a tip that might be of use to you. Now, a couple of my friends who I hang out with in the Discord, link below, by the way, you should totally join. A couple of people that hang on the stream are very big standard players, and they brought something very interesting to my attention. There's an entire market of players that are constantly buying things for standard, and that drives the prices of a lot of items up. Now, one of the things that they mentioned were Split Beast, Imprint Beast, Vivid Vultures, and we've talked about those extensively here. But one that we've talked about in the past that I didn't realize was still such an amazing market was essences. Now, essences are something that are used by everybody forever. They're used all the time ever. And they're pretty much used at every stage of the league. Now, we know the basic concept of essences. If I were to open my essence tab and we were to look, an essence is an item that we have in a tab. It's our secret do not click tab. And our essences are used, depending on the essence, to craft different items. We can click our upgrade button, which I don't have any essences to upgrade, and we can upgrade 3 to 1. Now, what makes essences really good and really interesting is essences can be run on any tier map, on any difficulty, with anything, and they're not affected by anything. So what this means is, in our Atlas passive tree, as long as we take essence.node, nothing else matters. This current league, we're really lucky, and we're really blessed to have the ability to run essences. Oh, I can actually keep these in for a second. On our map device. So if I take a tier 3 strand map and I click the essence button and I open a map, the amount of essences that I'll see on average, and what I mean by average is the amount of essences in this captured guy will be the same if it's on tier 1, tier 2, or tier 16. The tier of the map doesn't matter. The only thing that matters for essences is the Atlas passive tree. And that's something really good to know that a lot of people don't know. And we try to encourage players to do things on the highest and hardest of content they can do, but sometimes things are just better off being run as easy as possible. Now, with essences, I advise you to run them on purely white maps unless your character does 4,672,000,000 DPS and just insta-kill the mobs and move on. But something really interesting that I wanted to bring up is I've been farming a lot of essences, and I've advocated essences for a long time now, and I'm going to show you a before and after in this video. So what do I mean by a before and after? So essentially, I have a couple of essence memories, and we're going to talk about essence memories, and I'm going to show you what my stash tab looks like now. We looked at it a minute ago. I'm just going to double check. I'm going to upgrade my essences so that I have them all ready to go. And then I'm going to bring over the TFT bulk selling tool. And I only use this to just get an idea of the entire price so that I can track to make sure things are going up. I'm going to select my tab. I'm going to pick high essence in my essence. I'm going to select the tab and I'm going to let it run. Now you'll notice it says we have 98.9 divines worth of essences. This price changes drastically. At night Eastern Standard Time, the price of essences skyrocket as different markets wake up. So I always encourage my friends to buy all of their essences or do all their essence farming during the day. And then at night when they're watching a movie, turn on the game and sell all your essences, because selling essences at night doubles the amount of profit you make. The point of bringing this up is I just wanted to kind of show you that essences can add up very quickly to a high amount of divines. Now for me, I farmed all those divines or all those essences over the last 2 days, and I've mostly been running Einhar memories. Earlier in the league, these were like very expensive, and at the time of recording, they're only 140C. Some of these I picked up for 130C, 110C. All really depends on the time of day and if it's the weekend versus weekday. So that's just something really cool to think about. And if I look at the price of a divine, divines are pretty much tanking. They're down to between 180 and 185 each. So these are under a divine apiece. Now, what's really cool about the Einhar Essence memory is you'll see something very interesting when we run them now. They follow a different set of rules. Memories are not affected by your Atlas passive tree at all, so you could just run them. You don't need to worry about anything. All you need to do is slap it on your Atlas and you're good to go. Now, for you guys, I recommend taking out your watchstones unless you have a build that's completely cracked, and then you grab your memory and you pick a map. I personally found out about the waste pool strategy and starting on waste pool, as waste pool can only go to canyon. Canyon can only go to crystal ore or shipyard, both really good maps. Shipyard can go to ramparts or overgrown ruin. Ramparts can go to Arachnid Nest or underground sea. And then just overgrown ruins can end on underground sea or factory. The only bad map that I've seen this go to that it kind of poopy to go to play on. Yeah, no. They're all pretty sweet. Now, the way that I do these is I click on the essence memory. He opens the map. We don't care what's on it. And we go. The really interesting thing about these essence memories is if I bring up the information here, you see 5 monsters are imprisoned by essence. Imprisoned monsters have 4 essences. What does that mean? That means when I go to the essence, you'll notice they have 4 essences in them. I corrupt every single one in a memory. I don't even think about it. I always corrupt them. I know there's like acronym and stuff like that, but whatever. I corrupt every single one. I look for my 5 essences. I kill them all really quick. That's 4. That was 4. The really good thing about these is we don't care to finish the map. We don't care to kill the map boss. We don't care to kill all the stuff. And you're only here for the essences. Anything that you kill along the way or loot along the way is pretty much extra. And this is exactly what I've been doing this. And I've been doing this on my stream, which you can come check out. I'm going to be doing more of them today or whenever you see this video. You can check that out over at twitch.tv. I've been running these in my Discord and trying to teach people all about essences. You can join the Discord where we're super active in the Discord. And I highly encourage you to come over and then check that out. And you can just essentially see what I've been doing. A lot of people know about essences. A lot of people realize essences are good. But a lot of people don't realize that you can just take essences completely to the next level. And that's the part that becomes really interesting, because when we finish this and we cut over to what it looks like and what we'll do, you'll see right away that our 98.9 can I loot this? Can I loot this? Our 98.9 divines. Did that not corrupt? Am I wrong there? Did I get them all? Okay. Our 98.9 divines will just change and will become a whole scary amount. What is this, map 3 already? It's fast. It's fast. You didn't even think. It's so fast. It's cool, right? Because Path of Exile is all about, like, you know, we're gonna do this like crazy efficient strat. We're not gonna think. We're gonna blitz through the map. We're gonna kill things and we're gonna collect their loot. Well, this is just one of those things in one of those ways. Now, my Spectral Shield Throw character that you see on the screen can actually just one-tap essences on red tier maps. So, depending on the mood that I'm in, I want to run red tier maps or not. The only upside to running red tier maps, or to have all 4 watchstones in when you're doing this, is the fact that you can have a higher chance of dropping tier 0 uniques because they have the actual chance to drop, not because there's a higher drop chance. You just, on these low tier maps, you just really don't have a chance ever. Well, I guess 75, you might have a chance to like head under and stuff like that because we're doing tier 6s. But if you do super low tier maps, you really just don't have the chance. So, you know, it's kind of like only if you, dude, I would have lost my mind if that would have been a Mage Blood. Oh my God, I would have lost it. I would have been like, holy recording gods. Wait, did I forget to loot something? Yeah. I know somebody's gonna be watching and be like, you know, bro, you didn't have to do all 5 of these maps on this video, but I really just kind of wanted to showcase, like, just how I do it and what it is and what it looks like and what you can expect and pretty much just how simple and easy it is. Okay, I think that was 5. I think that was 5. Have you been counting? Have you been counting? This is one of those moments where you can comment and be like, idiot, you got all 5. I was watching the VOD. Dummy. You definitely got all 5. I saw you. We'll just throw these all in. We'll go over here. We'll be like, hey, yo, what it is, my guy. And then we activate map 4. Ramparts. This one's actually super chill and super easy. It's a huge straight line. Oh, sorry, that's my Ring doorbell. My bad. Waiting for a package. So now, I mean, you guys can see, right? If you like do the math, these are a couple C a piece. You pay 140. You get, you know, a bunch of essences each map. Something I wanted to point out, if you look at these, you see now we have 7 essences. So we get 4, 5, 6, 7, and then each essence contains 8. So if we get 5 essences per map, map 5 gives us 8, 16, 24, 32, 40 essences. Those 40 essences on average double. So if we get 8 apiece, we get 16 times 5. Then the map 4 is 7 apiece, and we get 7, and those double, that's 14. I mean, you can see here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 essences. It adds up very quickly and becomes very profitable very fast. And then should be the last one. There we go. Now we're on the map 5, Underground Sea. This map is actually really cool. Something really interesting to note about Underground Sea is the essence can actually spawn in the boss room on this map. So if you start doing this map and you're like, oh man, I'm just running around, I don't know where the last essence is, just check the boss map, or the the boss room. Odds are it's in the boss room. Okay, so we did that. Grab this one. Check the boss room. There's actually one in the boss room. We're gonna be stuck in here, so we have to one-tap the boss. Blitz around the rest of the map. Look for the last essences. That's so many. It's so many essences. It's actually crazy. Oh, I kind of wish that one would have doubled. Unlucky. And then there's that's a wall. That's a wall. This will be the last one. Should be the last one, right? I double checked. My character's fast enough. It doesn't hurt. All right. So in a couple of minutes, we've done all of our maps. We've taken all of our essences. We've thrown them in the tab. We go and we upgrade all of our essences. We know we paid 140C for the memory. We refresh just so we could test. We pull over the bulk selling tool. We had 98.9 before. We check our essences again. Well, now we have 104 or 100.4. So we go back and look. We've made a little over a divine, which is really, really, really cool. So for doing nothing, we've made profit. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, it's not a lot of profit. It's only a little bit of profit. You know, you're not making hands over fist profit. Where's the kicker? Where's the catch? Well, the catch lies in the primal life force. Now, I'm not gonna have enough life force to fully convert everything in this video. I'll probably have to do a cut and get some extra life force, but you can get about 10,000 life force. Pretty sure it's 10,000 to a divine. 11,500 blue life force to a divine. Now, depending on the size of or how many essences you have to convert, you might not need more than a divine's worth of life force to convert all your essences. And I know there's somebody in the background screaming that, why would you convert your essences? In my last time I did a video on this, I showed you why, and I'll show you again. So if I just take these and I convert them to a bunch of good ones, which I'll put a list for you guys down below of all the good ones, you'll see just the difference in not a whole lot of life force can actually make. Envy's pretty good. Woe's pretty good right now. Spite's really good. Rage is really good. Loathing's pretty good. Zeal's really good. Doubt's pretty bad. Oh, Anguish is actually terrible. I don't know why I tried to save that one. Wrath is really good. Zeal's really good. Dread. Sorrow's really good. Envy's really good. Loathing. There's so many good essences that actually just double the amount of profit that you can make, that you just profit for like little to no effort. Okay, so be right back. Okay, sorry about that. We spent 1 divine, we got 11,500 life force, and we'll just keep cruising really quick. So envy, anger, hatred, rage, rage is pretty good. Okay, there's a woe, wrath, hatred, envy, doubt, spite, nice. The whole row is spites. That's actually, oh dude, another one. Loathing. Hysteria is not what we want. Delirium's good. That's not a good one. Delirium's good. Horror, real good. Nice. All right, that was super easy. So this is one of those moments where I'm going to either be a genius or be a complete fool. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping it works out really well. All right, let me bring up. You can see I actually like paid 1 divine for 11.5. Okay, so we started with 98.9. We did 1 run. We got up to 100.44. We converted all of our essences that we had, and we made 5 divines converting all the essences. Now, note the amount of extra divines you make by converting adds up as you do them. So I converted like the last like 2 or 3 runs, and it just converts everything up. So you just make money by converting your essences from the bad ones to the good ones. And you see, there's no real difference. The big difference that you'll notice is I had 100.44, and that was just a random combination of all the essences in my tab. And I just converted the bad ones to good ones, and converting them for 1 divine profited me 4. Something really simple and really easy like that. Now you're gonna ask me, how do I sell my essences? Do you TFT them? I do not. I don't TFT them, not because TFT is bad, but I don't TFT them because you can make more money selling them individually on the trade site. And you could do this, as I mentioned earlier, depending on the time of the day and the market that you're aiming at. So currently, for example, if I look at Contempts, they are 1 to 27 this morning, or this afternoon, or at the time of recording. 12 hours from now, at midnight, 1 in the morning Eastern, these will be 1 to 20. So I can either sell them now at 1 to 27, but because I have such a large stock, I could probably sell them at 1 to 25 and get away with it. But if I wait till tonight, I can sell them at 1 to 20 and make even more profit. And the same thing goes for all of these. These are 65 at the current moment for hatreds. I could wait till later and sell them for 40, or wait till these guys sell out and sell them for 40. Or tonight I can sell them at 36. It's really up to you. You can actually, like this guy listed these 14 days ago at 1 to 65. You'll notice that my old price was 1 to 60, and you can actually see just from looking at his listing from 14 days ago and my listing from today, just how much the price has fluctuated as we get closer to the league going to standard. And you can really take advantage of these markets to put a couple of extra divines into your pocket to really make use of what you're going to do before the league ends. And not a lot of people realize that. Odds are you'll have to compete with this guy who's probably been farming them forever or buying essence tabs, but when this guy logs out, the price of these will tank. Those are just things that you have to look at. Now, to list your essences, you make your essence tab public. You look up the rate that you want to sell at. For example, Contempts, we're just going to say 1 to 23. You right click, you choose exact price. You're going to do theirs over yours. So I would like 1 divine per my 23 essences, and then I list them. And then I just refresh by changing zones, and then your essences are listed. Me personally, in this video, I'm not going to list all my essences. I don't want anybody to yell at me for listing things prematurely, because I'm going to take advantage of the market that I know pays a little bit extra. And I have this ability because tonight I'll turn on a movie, I'll sell some essences, and I'm, not in a rush to make currency. But if you're in a rush to make currency, list your essences and sell them. Something Path of Exile does very uniquely than other games is the more bulk you have, the more money you'll make. So if you wait and you're a little bit patient and you sell your essences at the end of your farming session, so if you farm for 3 or 4 hours and then sell your essences, you'll make more money than listing them as you go. That's not true for everything, but in Essence's case, in this current league at the time of recording, it is very true. And just to kind of show you my loathings, this guy, 2 to 41. I'm pretty sure I could sell my bulk 1 to 20, maybe 1 to 18. There's just literally none. I could probably have to compete with this guy because this Poindexter guy's just got massive bulk on everything. So depending on what he does is how I can sell my essences. These are all things to look at. These are all tips to help you sell your stuff better. And hopefully you guys make some money. Let me know in the comments down below if this worked for you, if you've tried this, if you even knew about this. I'd love to hear. But for now, I'm going to get these all sold and taken care of. Friends, I'll see you in the next one.